Hello and welcome to Heart Chakra Breathwork Meditation and Reiki today. I'm super excited that you're here virtually to welcome in the energy of love in the heart chakra. So I want to start off class today with the reminder that the heart chakra actually has three aspects. So we are going to be working with the front of the heart chakra, the back of the heart chakra, and the higher heart. And I'm going to go through all three of these. But first, let's go through how the heart chakra is represented. So, heart chakra is represented by the color green. It is, of course, the energy of love. It is the energy of giving love, receiving love, and releasing any constructs of judgment of self and others to be able to love unconditionally. So, as I mentioned, we have the three aspects of the heart. The first being the front of the heart, which is our ability to give love. The back of the heart is our ability to receive love. And then I mentioned we have the higher heart chakra. So the higher heart is located just a bit above the energetic center, the heart chakra that we're used to working with. And the higher heart chakra is the ability to genuinely love unconditionally without constraints. And this is a big concept that a lot of us are welcoming in on the planet right now. And what this is asking us to do is to let go of any stories that we've been telling ourselves as to why we cannot love ourselves, why we cannot love another. However, it is not asking us to relinquish healthy boundaries. We still want to stand in our boundaries. It's that reminder that we can have healthy boundaries and still love unconditionally, whatever that looks like. Sometimes that is from a distance. And this takes some time to kind of decalcify the higher heart chakra because we are very used to living in separation among one another. And it's really asking us to step into more of a unity consciousness. So next I want to go through what an imbalanced heart chakra may look like for you. So there's many imbalances. I'm actually going to read them so I don't miss any. So imbalances in the heart chakra may look like depression, loneliness, feeling unlovable, excessive self-isolation, fear of intimacy and vulnerability, selfishness, defensiveness, jealousy, feeling smothering or clingy towards others, feeling possessive, and feeling judgmental. Balances in the heart chakra will look like feeling loving, feeling lovable, feeling peaceful and compassionate, connection to others, feeling unconditional love for self and others. It's kind of that higher heart chakra we just talked about. Feeling generous, kind, empathetic, trusting, understanding, and accepting of self and others. So I want you to take a moment, pause me if you need to, and feel into where you're experiencing any imbalances and where you're experiencing balances in the heart chakra. If you want to write it out, feel free, come back when you're ready. So next, I invite you to close your eyes and hear my words. So today we're going to be working with judgment, and I mentioned judgment several times as we were discussing what the front heart chakra, back heart chakra, and higher heart look like. And a lot of us really cling tightly to judgment. And funny enough, I don't want you to judge yourself. When we are working through judgment, we all more than likely have had this experience with judgment. And we are taught to judge from very early ages in order to keep ourselves safe. It's like this sense of self-protection we get when we judge other people or judge ourselves. So I want you to hear my words when I read this to you. Something I wrote about judgment. So close your eyes, take a breath, settle in. The big lesson I wanted to bring forth today is the truth that judgment of self and others comes from a wound that typically relates to not feeling good enough or worthy. We do it to reinforce the facade that we are separate from others. It is temporary relief from how we truly feel about ourselves. When we were little kids, most of us went through circumstances that caused us to judge ourselves and others for safety. We believe that if we judge ourselves, that we can avoid pain. For example, if I judge my appearance, my intelligence, or abilities, then I will feel less bad when somebody else does. Essentially, we are waiting for someone to prove us right and our beliefs about ourselves, for better or for worse. And in this energy, we are incapable of receiving anything that will prove the opposite of our beliefs, and we will subconsciously and consciously push it away. So for example, if we think that we are unattractive and somebody gives us a compliment, we will then push the compliment away and deflect. So notice in yourself where you're doing this. In this process, we tend to judge others for their appearance, their intellect, and abilities to temporarily feel better about how we feel about ourselves. Your words and your thoughts matter. If you think that you are not good enough, then you will feel not good enough and will likely overcompensate or fall into inaction and create or manifest a reality that is not ideal to live in. Your external reality is always showing you how you feel and what you are allowing in. So take a minute and sit with that. Where in your life are you judging yourself? And notice your dialogue on a daily basis. What do you think and say to yourself when you look in the mirror first thing in the morning? Is it something along the lines of, oh, gross, here we are again, or, ooh, hyper analyzing what you look like, whether it's your face or your body? Notice how you feel about your intellect. Notice how you feel about who you are as a person, and notice how you may be harboring the best parts of yourself for safety and for protection. And this is no way to live. And today, this is a deep invitation to open yourself up to relinquishing yourself from judgment, so you're able to just be the person that you are meant to be. The loving, vulnerable, peaceful, fiery being that you intended to be. And this is a process. Remember, we are undoing likely decades of old patterns and old stagnancies of energy in the body. So this could be the catalyst to start to bring those up today. The mantra that we're going to use today is, I am you, you are me, and we are we. And I didn't make this up. I got this from one of my mentors, and I love this concept because it's this deep reminder that we are all one collective consciousness. We are all essentially one soul. So when I judge myself, I judge you. When you judge yourself, you judge me. And when I judge you, I am judging myself, and vice versa. So it's so interesting when we can unravel all of this. Really, the judgment affects every single person in existence. So it is a big responsibility to relinquish judgment from ourselves and really get clear on where we're slipping into this pattern. It can be so subconscious. Today, for our breath pattern, we're going to be working with a very deep and slow blow breath. So we're building on our solar plexus energy that we activated last time. And with the blow breath today, we're going to be adding in movement with the arms and an intention. So it's going to look something like this. I'll back up so you can see. We're going to be breathing in through the mouth and then drawing the hands in like this to the heart. And on our exhale, we're going to be pushing the hands away. And remember, for blow breath, we're going to be breathing deep into the belly. So I'll show you what my tummy looks like. Watch my hands here. When I'm inhaling, my hands will push out. And when I'm exhaling, my hands will push back in. So feel free to pause me and practice. And today we're going to make this video a little bit shorter per your request. So instead of going through all the guided movement like we've done in the previous videos, I encourage you to pause me if you feel called to do that and do your own movement and come back for our breath practice. So as I mentioned earlier, the intention of this breath work today is to free ourselves from judgment of ourselves and others and to activate unity consciousness of the higher heart chakra. Today for breath work, we are doing the blow breath a little bit deeper, a little bit slower, but still holding that intention. On the inhale, we are going to add our arm movement, hands towards the heart to receive love. And on the exhale, we're going to be pushing the hands away in order to release any judgments or anything in the heart that we don't really need anymore. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, just grounding in the body, getting centered. We'll be doing our blow breath for 5 minutes. Before we start, we're going to ground first and open the heart center. Close the eyes, taking a comfortable posture, settling in. I invite you to bring your awareness to your heart space. Just noticing what you feel here without judgment. Maybe you sense an openness, a loving feeling, or maybe you are experiencing more blockages, maybe defensiveness or sadness or anger. Remember, there's space to experience all of it. We can use the breath to release the emotion. And as we focus our awareness at the heart space, seeing the color green swirling clockwise in your awareness. This energy has the power to revitalize your body and transmute any energies that are out of alignment with love. And now bringing this green energy about a foot away from the heart space above your body. And first, as you take your next inhale, draw that green energy to encapsulate your entire upper half of your body. So bringing that energy up your torso, your neck, around your head, your upper back, your arms. And now with your next breath in, doing the same thing for the lower body. Stretching that green love energy all the way down your legs to your ankles and your feet, and bringing it back around your calves, your legs, up to your low back, and up to about your shoulder blades. Feeling the love you just created. Noticing the protective element of the love. How your body is safe. You are safe to feel whatever comes through. Let's take one more big breath through the nose. And big open mouth exhale, sigh it out. We'll be starting our 5 minutes of blow breath in 3, 2, 1. In through the mouth and out the mouth. Finding your authentic pace. Using your hands, drawing into your heart on your inhale. and then pushing the hands away from the body on the exhale. Remembering to breathe deep into the body, trying to avoid breathing into the chest. Clearing away the energy that you don't need. You're doing great. Keep breathing. Noticing what it feels like in the body to intentionally release any judgments you may be carrying for yourself and others. It is not uncommon to receive memories or certain people in your awareness. Maybe it's people who judged you, or people that you may be judging. Maybe it's yourself. Invite whatever wants to come through without judgment. And if it feels right for you, maybe there is space for forgiveness today. Forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for others. Sometimes when people have judged us in the past, we hold on to that judgment, and there can actually be a lot of anger towards ourselves for hanging on to that for such a long time. So if that resonates, notice what is coming through. Can you offer space for compassion for yourself for not knowing any differently at the time? And if there is a specific person coming through your awareness who maybe judged you in the past, imagine this person holding space for you to say whatever you need to say. They are peaceful and loving, and they will not hurt you in this vision. You are free to tell them the truth about how you feel. Maybe about how they caused you to feel. Take your time here, still breathing deeply. Hands come in on the inhale, hands push out on the exhale. You're doing great. You may feel your body lighting up. If arms are getting tired, it's okay to take a little break or shake them out. And if you are working with that person in your vision, when you feel ready to release the energy, if at all today, simply imagine a door specifically for them that they can walk through. And when you're ready, imagine the door dissolving, disappearing. Maybe it's being lit on fire or breaking into millions of tiny pieces. However you need to destroy the door is perfect for you. Doing it with the intention to spread the highest love. And that gentle reminder about forgiveness. We forgive for ourselves. And there's no timeline, there's no rush to that finish line. Doing so as you feel ready, if you feel ready. Take a moment to tie up any loose ends as we conclude our breathwork today. Feel free to take a posture, maybe stretching out if your body needs a change, especially if your arms were getting tired from the arm movement. Maybe you want to shake your body out or jump around. Just trust what your body needs. Remember, you can always come back to this practice. If you're struggling with feeling judged from another person, if you're judging yourself, there's always space to release this as you feel ready. Take a few moments to integrate back into your room. Finding movement in the hands and the feet. And softly blinking the eyes open. Noticing what is different. Holding space for any additional emotion to come through. You are safe. You are safe to release. Maybe placing hands up to your heart space in gratitude for yourself for taking time to do this video today. I love you. Thank you for being here today, and I will see you next time.